going on, guys? Doing a different style of video today. Inspired by Jimmy over at Future Ruins, my buddies Russell, Tyler, Sylvan Wandering, and Alaskan Berg Wanderer, respectively. They all do, I don't know, hike along videos. Figured I'd try something like that today. I'm pushing up towards the summit here. It's incredibly cloudy, like very little visibility. Be cool to get up above the clouds and get some undercast. But yeah, I figured I would try something else out. I think a blessing of having a smaller channel is that I can still experiment and try new things, see what kind of videos I like making, see what kind of videos people like watching. So I figure I'll just film various parts of this hike, talk to the camera a little bit, talk about metal, talk about some records I've been spinning lately, and yeah, basically just rip off Future Ruins as much as possible. So have more footage coming. Appreciate you guys watching as always, and yeah, hope you enjoy. So I guess it would be weird not to mention I did shave my beard. My wife isn't the biggest fan, so every 1 or 2 years I impulsively shave it off to make her happy. Yeah, just wanted to address that. The rumors are true. I am mostly clean shaven. Wow, that's really pretty. PNW vibes. So on that topic, cool detail about Los Angeles. We do not live in the desert. We are a Mediterranean climate, in spite of popular misconception. So we are very close to the desert. We are very close to the Mojave Desert. And that proximity is actually very striking, because once you drive out there, you see how different it is from Los Angeles, which is a coastal, hilly, dry summer, cool, wet winter type environment. We don't get insane levels of rainfall, but we do get a lot of fog, precipitation, drifting in from the Pacific Ocean. So it is a lot greener than people would expect when they visit, and it's a lot prettier than people give you credit for, especially up here. So you have a huge variety of ecosystems down here in Southern California. In fact, the peak I'm pushing up towards today, Mount Harwood, is 9,500 feet in elevation. It's right by Mount Baldy, 10,066 feet, give or take. That is the tallest peak in Los Angeles County, and Mount Harwood is, I don't know, maybe half a mile away from it. So, you know, up there you have a subalpine climate with the vegetation to match. You know, you can see down here, we've got, get my hand out of the way. You know, you can see down here we've got pine trees. You know, it's not the luscious thing in the world. You can still see there's not a lot of I don't know, vegetation growing on the ground like you'd see in the Northwest. But yeah, it's really nice to come up here and just experience the variety of things that nature has to offer. So yeah, wanted to set the record straight. Los Angeles, not in the desert. If people tell you it's in the desert, they are wrong. That's not true. There's actually not really a consensus. A lot of ecologists and I don't know, environmental scientists do debate how to classify different ecosystems. So I don't mean to suggest that it is a settled issue, but as far as I'm concerned, definitely not the desert. If you drive out to the Mojave Desert from LA, you will see a stark difference, night and day. So I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, nice part of the world when it's not super hot. Reading a book right now called The Invention of Nature. It's about a guy named Alexander von Humboldt. He was a German, at the time Prussian, naturalist who explored the world, and he was the first person to sort of point out in a systematic way that flora grow in sort of recognizable patterns around the world. So instead of thinking of things as, you know, sort of just individual species, he thought of nature very holistically, and that's why the book is called The Invention of Nature, because he was the first person to sort of systematically look at nature as a global, system. So, really interesting book. That's just kind of what's on my mind right now. I've been thinking a lot about ecology and sort of bands. Even as you hike up a mountain like this, a tall enough mountain, you'll start to see different vegetation. You'll get chaparral forests, which grow around, ocean level down in LA. As you hike up, you'll see some shrubs, scraggly oaks, get a little higher, see some evergreens. There's some beautiful pine forests down here in Southern California. And, as I push up this mountain even further, there'll be a point where I'm above the tree line. Trees can't even grow because it's so high. So it's, you get a lot of variety. I'm firmly in the evergreen part of the hike right now. It's just really, really stunning, really dramatic with this cloud cover and everything. Big fan. I'll stop rambling. I'll insert some more footage of my hike and add some records I've been listening to later on. This video is going to be long, it looks like, so my apologies in advance. Never shows up on video, but this ascent is soul crushing. I think this is a ski slope in the winter. This is really steep. Alright, so actually decently well rested right now because I just had to stop for 5 minutes to untangle the microphone cord from my hat. So that was fun. Wanted to talk about a couple records real quick. Obvious first choice for me is the new Iskandr record. I'll put the name on the screen just in case my pronunciation is wrong. Iskandr is a Dutch black metal band, but this release is not black metal. This is actually not 100% sure what to call it. It's kind of a post-punk, dark wave thing, which is a genre I've really gotten into the past year. So the fact that a black metal band would release a record in this style is pretty fortuitous. I really enjoy it. Gonna give it a couple more listens today, really cement my feelings, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's a great record by a great project, so check that one out. Other obvious choice right now is the new Marduk record. This is, spoiler alert, I guess, probably my favorite record of the year right now, at least. Unbelievably good. I love Marduk. I have for a very long time. They're one of the first black metal bands I really got into, and this record, in my opinion, some of their best stuff. It's super melodic, super aggressive, like you'd expect from a Swedish black metal band. But the overarching theme, and then their willingness to get a little more experimental, is just real credit to the project. They really keep your attention throughout the record. Honestly, in my opinion, this is just a Funeral Mist record, which is fine by me. I love Funeral Mist, maybe more than I like Marduk even. And this record has a lot of those, medieval and experimental vibes that a Funeral Mist record brings. So, man, I love this record. It's called Memento Mori. If you haven't checked it out, give it a listen. It's phenomenal. May do a fuller, more thought out review. Man, I said I was well rested. That was a lie. So elevation gets to you. It's I don't know where I'm at, probably like 8,000 feet or something right now. But not in the best shape, not in the worst shape, but man, that thin air, it gets to you. So here's the ski lift. I'm surprised it's running today. I haven't seen anyone on it. I'm right by the top of the ski lift, and then the summit pushes just a little up further.
beautiful panoramic views up here. Landscapes as far as the eye can see, absolutely stunning stuff.
Summit was successful. As you can see from the footage, very low visibility, it was very cold and wet up there. I had water condensing on my eyelashes and mustache, so that was fun. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap up the talking portion of the video here. Appreciate you guys watching. And I guess probably in the description what I'll do is just list the records I listened to on this hike. Kind of random, just new stuff that came out in the past week, but yeah, that might be cool. So I think I'll do that. So check the description. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a good one.